That's my 30-second story, everybody. Did everyone join me?
Beautiful.
Great story, Mark.
We got a lot of value out of that one. Now you can. Now,
Casey's like, I love this meeting. Okay, you want to know what's funny? I don't know about you guys, but my screen went poof, and it says it's been ended by host. Yeah, Stephanie's like, I wasn't touching. I was touching nothing.
Yeah.
we got to hear Mark again.
It was great.
Yeah.
Mark, you got to start over.
Oh my gosh. Oh,
Bring it
I'm
on.
dying right now. Oh, thank
It
you,
was the
Casey, for
EMP
loving this
that shut
meeting.
everything down.
Gosh.
They're all
It
coming
is.
back on too.
Hang on, because people are jumping back on. I don't know what's going on tonight. Oh, Lord. This is
Was
the
it something I
funniest.
said? No.
Maybe. Quit saying those things, Todd.
Yeah, Todd.
I'm dying. Yeah, give it a couple more seconds, Mark, in case more people. I mean, people might have thought that I just.
That's all right, Debbie. Debbie, I just need a couple of bits of information from you. I just need your credit card number, your expiry date, your flavors. So it only take a couple of seconds.
Let me get it. Let me get it for you.
Love it. We're all rejoining you today, Mark.
Oh my gosh.
Free
Oh,
for all.
good. Miriam, thank you. The meeting has been so much fun. I mean, really, laughter is the best medicine, right?
We is professional here.
Hey, I just want to say something right before this Zoom too. I mean, technology, our whole internet, television, everything went poof.
It's your
We're like
fault.
15 minutes before this is going on. We're like,
Now we know who did it. No.
Yeah, Jeff called
no,
in and
it's everything.
he goes, dude, I've got 30 minutes. You gotta
I'm
help
calling
me.
the company. Anyways, let's rock and roll. We went
All
in
right.
this on time.
Oh, dang. So sorry about that, you guys. I have no idea what's going on. All right, Mark Greer, take two.
So does that mean I get an extra 15 seconds to go back
Yes.
over that?
Yeah.
Yeah, in fact,
No,
you
it's
know,
all
you
right.
have an
Whatever
hour.
you like. Yeah. No, that's fine, everybody. So yeah, again, my name's Mark Greer. So before Isogenics, and I was corporate executive and ex-athlete, and at 53, I'd pretty much hit a low point in my life. I was not where I thought I'd be, both in body, mind, and in wealth. I was suffering depression. I was the heaviest I'd ever been, and it just didn't sit well with me. So I knew the only person that could get me out of this was myself, and I knew that I was the happiest when I was healthy. And I used to think it was all about exercise. So for 12 months, I just tried to do it myself, exercise, and my body just couldn't take it anymore. So then I was introduced to, I met Jeff Beebe a few years earlier at a industry event in Vegas, and Jeff reached out to me 2 years ago now and just said, Mark, I know what you're going through. We had a bit of a chat. Just trust me for 30 days. Flood your body with this good nutrition. I know what it can do for you. So I trusted Jeff. I started. Within a week, I'd lost a couple of kilos. My energy was coming up. I was sleeping better. Another week, it was a couple more kilos again. And I was really starting to feel like my old self. So now 2 years on, I've lost 17 kilos. I've put on muscle at the mid 50s. And it's honestly, my energy's up. I sleep well, but as a father, it's actually influenced my family. My mother's had insomnia since she was 16. She's in her 80s. She now sleeps through the night because of ionics. So just from me setting an example and being the best I could be, I've now influenced my family, some friends. So from using these products and a result from that, I now believe that this is where it's what I've meant to be. It fits with me perfectly. And just by using the products, I can now influence people to live a healthier and longer life. And the future's looking so good. And I just love getting up every day now and sharing with people. Bam.
Bam. That was so good. Now watch this. Do you know where I leaned in on his story? And I've heard his story, know his story, right? Do you know where I leaned in? Because not everybody you meet is going to be an athlete, but I leaned in on this. He said, my mom, and now I influence my family. And I can bet you that 9.5 people out of 10, if there's a half a person, 9.5 out of 10 know somebody in their family that they go, gosh, I'd really like to help my mom. I'd really like to help my son. Like there's somebody like that.
On my
right?
morning walk, and I'm beginning to call
Mark,
these
you
the
kinda-
Ocean Walk Chronicles, because this is when I'm in the
I'm not sure what that was. Just more stuff. But Mark, you kind of hit all the points, right? The athleticism, blah, 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 easy for me to say. The energy, the helping everybody, and now you like to jump up in the morning, like learn your story. And just because it's your story doesn't mean that when you get asked, hey, what's your 30-second story? I don't know. I could maybe ask Ruth. I don't know, Ruth. And maybe Ruth would go, Ruth knows her story, but maybe I could have just caught her off guard. Or how about Nessa? Right? It's really important to practice because it's so close and dear to our hearts. It's really important to practice your story. Did you guys get a lot out of this tonight?
Yes.
Like another way to build your business, like you got to know your teammates. You got to know their stories. Maybe you didn't hear their stories before, or maybe you knew their stories already. Maybe you heard another aspect, but guess what? Now you know you can go to isabestyoutraining.com. You can pull up the template for the story. You can write your story out. You can practice your story. You can look in the mirror, look in your eyes, tell the story with conviction. It is your story. And a lot of times people think, I don't got to practice my story. I know my story. But I can guarantee when you're brand new, it feels a little weird. Feels a little weird to share that part of yourself.
And we had Debbie, and I think when we got bumped, she got bumped, she didn't jump back on, but we were going to call her out. Jennifer Trinkner was on, and she's got quite a story.
She's got a great story too.
A great story, and where she's at financially with this company, number 9 in the company now. And we got to see it when she cycled her first 10 times. And so, but I'm sad that she had to jump, but
or she got dumped. We're sad she got dumped.
We got such, I just want to say, and then finish this up, Debbie, we got such a phenomenal team, guys. You know, I mean, there was 40, 50 on here with the technology, but just to think the leadership we have and the volume that came into this, that's been coming into this team every month on lives that are being touched by each and every one of you guys. It's amazing. The geometric progression of this compensation plan and the lives that are being impacted, whether they're on this Zoom or not. These are the leaders that are on the Zooms. And there's a lot of leaders that aren't on, that are still leading. And we have a huge team with a Team Express with us that's financially to us, you know, so it's just a massive, it's so beautiful to see. Anyways, finish it up.
All right. So thank you, everybody. And unless anybody's got a burning desire to say something, I'm going to close this out.
Mark does.
Sorry, Debbie, just not some good news, but it may be an opportunity down the track. In Australia at the moment, we're having the worst floods in the Sydney area, which is the most populated area in Sydney. It's the biggest floods we've ever had in 100 years. So there's a lot of people losing their homes, losing everything. A lot of people, I'm talking millions of people. So just keep it in mind, if you know anyone in that area, they may need to reach out. And also past this, a lot of them don't have insurance. So they've pretty much lost everything. So it might be an opportunity down the track, 1, to make sure they're okay now, and 2, down the track, they may be looking for something. Okay, so if you just go on YouTube, you'll see it, guys, but it's pretty bad. So anyway, I just thought I'd just mention that so you can send some thoughts and prayers to everyone down there, guys. Cheers.
Okay, you stay safe too, bro.
Yeah, I appreciate you letting us know that, because I think in the US, we just don't know what's going on with the rest of the world. We know just all the bad stuff that's going on in the US. Thank you for that. And here's something, and I know we're a little bit over, but here's something for everybody deserves to know this, and pass it on to your teammates. ISA Foundation that we give back to, you can give back in your auto ship, or you can give a one-time or whatever. ISA Foundation, who Jim and Kathy Coover took ISA Foundation, and we donate to that so they can help people. And it's usually natural disasters that we help with through ISA Foundation. Now, Jim and Kathy Coover set up the foundation within Isagenics, and 100% of the proceeds go to like national disasters and stuff like that, global disasters, people that need help. And so Jeff and I work really close with Lisa, who runs that. And I'm sure they're already on top of making sure that there's food or water or whatever the need is, because Eric Coover is in Australia with his wife, Peter Kelly Coover. And I'm sure they're already on top of it. I probably don't even need to make a phone call tomorrow about how can we help. But that is the beauty of this company, is we give back to things like that so we can really make a global impact. We are a relational company and we're making a global impact. If you or any of your teammates feel in your heart to make a donation in your auto ship, it's $1, it's a $5, it's $10, or it's a one time. My heart really wants you to know how important it is that we give back. And I think that if everybody, because there's over 600,000 associates in Isagenix globally, could you imagine if everybody gave $1 a month? So don't think if, gee, I only have $1, that it doesn't make a difference, because it does. It does. So if you could help in any manner or let your teammates know, please do that. And then I will keep you guys posted. I'm going to call Lisa in the morning and see what they're doing about that and how we can help our beautiful family in Sydney, Australia. So thank you, Mark, for letting us know that. And it's so important that we give back. And you might already have a cause you give back to, and that's okay. Because I never think that we should pressure. If that's not on your heart, then you keep giving to the causes that are on your heart. But it's definitely something that we all deserve to know about, and then teach our teams about, that we have ISA Foundation. 100% of the donations go to the causes. Jim and Kathy make sure that they pay for the in-house, the paperwork, the person that runs it, the shipments, like they pay for all of that stuff. And then 100% of the donations go to the cause. So just know, God, this company is just like, it makes my heart just so happy. But besides that, each one of you make my heart so happy. Thank you for everything that you do. And please take this training and take your teammates' stories and do something with them. Don't just let them sit here or sit here. Do something with them. Move forward with them. And build your Isagenix business big, because you can. All right, unmute and let's rock on.
286 this month. Let's double that. All right, here we
All
go.
right. Who's taking us out?
One.
Who's taking us out?
Oh, I was,
Oh, you-
but somebody else can. Ready?
Mark.
Ready? 1, 2, 3.
There you go.
Thank you,
Love this
Debbie.
family, guys.
Thanks for hanging in there with all of
Thank
our
you.
leprechauns.
Aliens did it.
Todd, nice hat.
Thank you guys. Love you all.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
Love y'all. Bye. Bye, Kimberly.